Who was Turbo Granny to you?
Bruh, he was dead, bruh. If he wanted you out of there, he'll go do it himself on feet by himself.
That's what I'm saying, man. Shorty was a bad. Something was wrong with him. That's not human, man. You're not regular, man.
But I was happy as hell when I found out Vaughn was dead. Nigga, I cooked for the whole day.
Nigga was the devil, man. That nigga was the devil, man. Real, man. That nigga was the fucking devil, man.
Alright, so this episode starts off with this psychic named Santa Dodoria doing, psychic things. And she apparently goes 0 for 3 on predictions, then leaves. As she's driving home in her Uber, her driver asks her to prove if she's really like that by making a prediction, but she just tells him to bounce before he gets killed. Then we cut back to Granny Sukuna taking out Momo, and it looks like she's about to eat her when all of a sudden someone comes in with these Steph Curry levels of accuracy and teleports her away. And then we finally see her. Momo's grandma. And I told y'all niggas from the start that I was down. Man, I do not care if he's 80, 60, 30, 18. I can't go any lower than that. I am shooting my shot like Katniss Everdeen. I will not miss. Wait a minute. Did she just take out a plane with a fucking bow? How did she do that? Turbo Granny trying to spin back, but she gets locked up faster than Lil Durk. And thank God that the streets in my ears are finally free from his musical terrorism. Dude had that inconceivably horrible song called All My Life with J. Cole, and now he's spending all his life in prison. Ha! God really does exist, man. Hopefully Rod Wave next. Granny tries stepping out the barrier, but every time that happens, she starts looking like a Gucci third leg victim. And the fine ass grandma tells us that the barrier is meant to keep spirits out, and anyone who tries to leave will get cooked. And I can tell grandma was trapped in with that Dragon Ball, cause she walks up to Turbo Granny the same way Mr. Gohan did and stares her down. Turbo Granny starts tweaking now, saying that she's not gonna trap her, but grandma's like, trap you? Nigga, you are going to die. Grandma on grandma crime is crazy. She was really beating on her, man. Hella deserved too. Eventually Granny, the other one, catches her attack and says that if she dies, the boy goes with her. But she does not give a damn. She sets up a second barrier, sets her feet, and finishes the job. Anyway, ISA finally wakes up, goes down the stairs, and good Lord, there is no way that she is over the age of 75. She only been like 20. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like I always am. If you put me in that house, Japan's gonna think that Americans spun back with another atomic bomb. Momo asks her what happened to Ken, and grandma's like, oh, I thought you didn't believe in spirits, and you said I was a fraud too, so piss off. And Momo was like, hey bro, I'm sorry, I was in the wrong, please tell me where he is. And she tells her to go out back, and she was stressing and all worried about him just for him to be chilling eating some rice balls. Anyway, the grandma, whose name is Seiko by the way, but I'ma call her grandma, comes over and Momo starts explaining what happened and how she got her powers. And she starts telling her about Turbo Granny, and she's like, Turbo Granny? Not gonna lie, you might be cooked. Apparently, Turbo Granny is a modern day yokai who was causing havoc across the country. And when Grandma Seiko pulled up to her location, which is also a home of another location bound spirit, her spiritual pressure was so powerful that she couldn't even go inside. And when she finally did go inside, she found out that the spirit and Turbo Granny had fused. Speaking of fusions, drop your favorite one in the comments right now. Mine's Vegito, but Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta a close second. Grandma says, hey bro, there ain't no way you beating that Turbo Granny fusion, so just forget about the boy and his ding dong. But Momo's not giving up. She says that Ken Takakura wouldn't give up, and neither would she. And Grandma's like, alright then, if you want to help that badly, here's the plan. She says that they should play tag with Turbo Granny. Since spirit mediums use the power of their gods and their territories, they need to take Turbo Granny off her turf and finish her. But they need to train Ken to make it work. So he tells him to go to bed, and after that, Ken and Momo have this little sweet moment. And also it turns out that Grandma Seiko was right all along about this bomb. This actor over here was 27 with a wife and a kid, cosplaying as a 20-year-old. And hold on, now that I realize it, he's probably been doing this acting shit for years. So like 4 years ago, when he was supposedly 16, do you think he was in the high schools doing that super senior shit, getting with the freshmen? Weirdo. So anyway, while they're supposed to be training, Ken gotta go use the bathroom, so they let him go after some shenanigans. And wait, hold on. How do I explain? How is Ken able to shoot water without a hose? Like, that doesn't make sense. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Because as he's trying to do his thing, Turbo Granny takes over and casts a simple domain on Momo. She says that her curse is contagious and that anyone who Ken sees can be cursed to death. So she gives her an ultimatum: pull up tonight or die. Damn, even when she's bleeding, Grandma is still bad. Momo tells Seiko what happened, and she agrees that it'd be better if they pulled up. And on their way there, she gives them some new gear and a couple inventory items to keep the spirit's powers at bay. And before she leaves, Grandma gives her a hug, telling her not to die. So sweet. So now they pull up, And Momo, for some odd reason, took off her costume because apparently she can't turn up without having a good fit on. And I mean, hey, she's not wrong. Personally, I'd rather look goofy and stay alive than die with a fire fit, but hey, maybe I'm wrong. These two finally pull up with the Turbo Granny's lair, and Noahsxz is talking all kinds of shit just for them to get jump scared by not one, but two grannies. She wastes no time popping her domain and blocking their attacks. And Momo tries to let Ken's inner demon out, but Turbo Granny snatched her powers back. And now they're really about to get finished. But just before that happens, Noahsxz starts instigating it. Damn, she is good at this. He's like, hey man, I was talking to my grandma last night. She said you a bitch and that you run like Tom Brady. Now me personally, I never let someone talk down on me like that. So Turbo Granny's like, okay. And she agrees to play tag with Momo and Ken and give them a 10-minute head start. So they start running. They're feeling all good about themselves until Turbo Granny starts doing some BS. And y'all remember how niggas back in grade school would be playing hide and seek? And you say count to 100 and the counter would start doing some dumb shit like 1, 2, skip a few, 99, 100. She does the exact same thing right here. Bullshit. She immediately casts her sure hit effect, locking Momo in, and we gotta bring this up because this is the second character in this damn anime to have a working sure hit effect and domain expansion before Megami Ushiguro. I'm not even hating at this point, not even hating. We in alternate dimensions. The potential main allegations are still cooking in. It's sad. Hey, low-key though, I can't really talk. I got my Twitter hacked like the other day. What is this? This is like the third time. When I get this shit back, it's gonna be 3-3, bro. Winner take all. Game 7 coming up, y'all. Me versus Elon. Anyway, Granny pulls up on Ken, and now it's his turn. And he's like, hey man, stop. That's not fair. But she's not listening. And right when she's about to grab him, I kid you not, he, like, for lack of better words, starts grabbing her milk carton. And she was not having it. She was really saying all that freaky shit earlier, but when she was faced with a real freak, she folded. Turbo Granny has to possess him so he can stop freaking out, but that gives Momo the opportunity to suppress her, and just in the nick of time, they're able to set him free. And now they should be good.
We're gonna have some fun with you.
Hey yo, say me a spot. But all of a sudden, Granny calls the location bound spirit, which turns out to be a crab. And now Momo and Ken are running for their lives. They lucky this crab slow as hell too, cause what are you doing right here, bro? Momo tells Ken to go into his nonchalant form, so he does.
Bad news, babe.
Hey, don't you go calling me babe.
He ends up crashing off the highway. And Loki starts cooking with this Gear 5 Luffy action, but he quickly remembered that he was not like that. They'll be mans though, he say Momo before falling. They're over here recovering when the crab comes in and damn near crushes them to death. So they start running away while people are recording them, and Momo realizes that nobody else can see that big ass crab. And am I tweaking, or is this frame here look like, I don't know, let's move on. I really think we underestimate how bad these situations really are, because I am 99% sure that a family of 4 just died right there, and nobody cares. That crab's gonna catch up to them any minute now, but Momo's got a plan. She and Ken lure the crab into this spa, and I wonder what's going through all these people's heads right now. Imagine you having your day off after a long week of your coworkers showing you dumbass memes like this, and then you get bombed for no reason at all. That's tough. Anyway, you go face to face with the crab, and Momo's smart idea was to use the hot water to stiffen its muscles, and now it can't move. Momo really downplays herself so badly, because earlier this episode she was saying that she couldn't even make the track team, and then we just saw her run a 4.240 right there. And her battle IQ is low-key insane, man. She crazy. And now that the crab's out the way, they try to make it to the next city, but I kid you not, Turbo Granny called up all the local spirits like this is the G League and told them to take over the locals to jump Momo and Ken. Now shit's looking grim. The crab done transformed into this monstrosity, and they surround them on all sides. Ken's got one full power burst left, but even with that, it won't have enough to make it out to the next city. Momo says, hey bro, trust me, and he locks in. And this right here was beautiful. They had the horse racing music in the background, and then Ken turned up. I didn't even peep this the first few times I saw this, but she was biting Turbo Granny this entire time. Damn. And look at this teamwork, man. Momo helping out on the turns, Ken staying on the run, using their abilities to benefit each other and help them complete their goal. That's what we like to see. Taking care of the crab over here, and like, damn, that's someone's car, bro. This shit looking nice as hell too. I'd be mad. Then Ken takes off the crab, and then Momo uses her powers to go all Spider-Man, which looked cool as hell, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And then while they're flying through the air, she notices a train in the distance, which gives her another idea. But before that can happen, she notices Ken's gone soft, and now they're falling through the sky. But with the power of their teamwork, they're able to stop their fall just in time. But now Ken's out of commission, and they still got a ways to go. But then Momo realized that she dropped Turbo Granny in the process of them falling, and now they really are cooked. She pulls up on them and immediately kicks the shit out of Ken. She been waiting to do that. Definitely not the type of neck he was hoping on getting here, but anyway. And she was really trying to kill Momo for real here. Like, check this out, a wind up 720, and she swapped to her dominant foot midway. You doing too much, man. How could you even move like this, man? You are 100 years old. Then Turbo Granny fuses with a crab curse and tells her to run or else. But Momo got other plans. Remember that train from earlier? Well, Momo knows that it goes 120 kilometers an hour, and Turbo Granny only goes 100, so she can use that to get ahead of her and escape. But trains have to slow down around curves, and since Turbo Granny's always at 100, she's able to catch up. But this is all a part of Momo's plan. When she hops on the train, she uses her powers to hold the fusion together and to set her grandma up for the oop, and boom, that is game. Beautiful ass explosion if I do say so myself. But the big question is, why was Turbo Granny doing all this? Apparently, the location where Turbo Granny resides was bound to a place where girls around Momo's age were murdered and left to rot. And Turbo Granny always showed up near the spirits of those girls, but the mediums didn't know why. Grandma Seiko assumed it was to console the souls of those girls who couldn't move on to the afterlife, which makes me wonder if it was her doing when she pulled up through the phone to save Momo. That'd be a cool twist. Guess she wasn't completely evil after all. I mean, if some annoying ass kids pulled up on my turf, I'd be mad too. Afterwards, they go back home, have a celebratory dinner, which is some crab, and Ken isn't hungry, and for good reason too. After that experience, I don't think I'd ever eat a crab again.
Yes, I did, and thank you again for getting it back.
Show me.
Huh?
I want to see you got your pecker back.
You're kidding, right?
Nigga, what's wrong with you, man? Pissed me off, see, bitch ass niggas not shooting the shots. What are you doing? Anyhow, that's it for today. I don't have anything else to say, so have a good day. Goodbye.